Yes. See here, we are discussing the asexual reproduction. In the previous class, we are discussing the asexual reproduction. It is a continuation class of the asexual reproduction. See, which is of vegetative reproduction, which is present in the plants. See, some multicellular organisms are there, some colonial forms are there, various number of the fungi. They are split their mycelia, split their body, split their thallus of the algae, and the portion, the splitted portion or the broken portion of that body, and it is separated, grown as a new individual in favorable conditions. That is called the fragmentation. That is called the fragmentation. Especially see here the liverworts. Liverworts, they are having the gemmae. See here, gemmae is the special structures. Gemmae are the special structures which is formed on the thallus of the marcontia, like liverworts. And these are the detached from the thallus, and it is germinate in the suitable environment and form the new individuals, which means here it is also participated in the vegetative reproduction. Vegetative reproduction is nothing but it is another type of the asexual reproduction. See, are you clear about that? There is a fragmentation and the gemma. The fragmentation nothing but is a fragment which is from the parent plant, and which is detached from that plant body, which is grown as a new individual. That is called fragmentation. Here and in the flowering plants, the unit of vegetative propagation, such as the runners, stolon, sucker, offset, rhizomes, corm, tubers, bulbs and bulbous, and reproductive leaves are also. These are the vegetative propagules, which means these are also used in the vegetative propagations. See here, there is a runner. Example, the oxalis. See here, the oxalis. See here, it is the oxalis, the plant which is grows horizontally on the surface of the soil, and it is produce the roots at each node. Produce the roots at each node. That's why they are increasing. When it is detached from the parent plant, it is grown as a new individual. That is the runner. Example, oxalis. And coming to the stolon. See here, example, the jasmine, nerium. See here also the jasmine or the nerium plant. These are also some branches. Some branches grows downwards and touch the soil surface and produces the adventitious roots. And when it is detached from the parent plant, and it is also grown as a new individual, which means what has happened here, it is the vegetative reproduction. These are the participated in the vegetative reproduction, which means the parent plant which gives rise to the offspring. That is the theme. Yes. Next, sucker. See here, the sucker, the chrysanthemum, mentha, etc. These are having the suckers vegetative propagations. They are having. See, in this sucker, here the underground axillary branch, which is produced against the gravitational force, and here they are also having the adventitious roots, and when it is in detached from the parent plant, it is also grown as a new individual. Here then offset. Here it is the water plant, the pistia and icornia. These are also producing the offsets, and these are having producing the roots and the leafy structures, and when it is detached from the parent, it is also grown as a new individual. And rhizome, here it is the rhizome, the example, the gingiber officinalis, like a ginger, and curcuma longa is a turmeric. See, these are the propagate, these are the vegetative propagate by the rhizome. Here the rhizome which is produce the actually buds. These buds are produced at each node, and that buds are growing as a new individual. When it is detached from the parent, it is grown as a new individual. And next, corm. See here, it is also corm also. See here, it is grows horizontally to the earth. Here the carnage grows vertical position. It is grows vertical position in the earth. It is also produce the buds. It is also produce the buds at each node, and these buds are also propagate their life here. And which means here what is the each bud which is arise at the each node, and when it is detached from the parent it is grown as a new individual. Here the tuber like a potato. Here the potatoes are also having the nodes and internodes, and the nodes are called eyes, and that each eye spot which will produce the new individuals. And the next one they see the bulb example, the onion. See the leaf base which is stored the food material, and it also produces the auxiliary bud, and this auxiliary bud which is participated in the vegetative propagation. And next bulb is see here example the diasporia agave. See here the axillary bud, here it is the axillary or vegetative or the floral bud which is storing the food material, which is separated from the parent plant, and it is germinate in a suitable environment, and it grows as a new plant. And see another vegetative propagule, that is the reproductive leaves which are present in the bryophyllum. Here it is the bryophyllum. Here it is the leaf. Here it is a very interesting story. Is this the leaf which has each notch has producing the throughout the plant body. Each notch producing the throughout the plantlets. Each notch produce the plantlets. It's along the surface area of the leaf. Total surface area of the leaf, each notch which will produce the plantlets. That's why the leaf are also participated in the vegetative propagation which is occur in the bryophyllum plant. And these are all capable of runner, sucker, stool, and bulbous and tubers. These are all capable of giving rise to new offsprings. These are all having the capable of producing the new offsprings. That's why we are calling the vegetative propagules. These are all vegetative propagules. See another one. The scourge of the water bodies are terror of Bengal. I think you are already listened about this terror of Bengal. I think all of you listened. And see the scourge of the water bodies are the terror of Bengal. Here the nothing but the water hyacinth. See which is the most invasive weed which is found growing wherever there is a standing water. Which will growing in the standing water. Wherever there is a standing water, it will be grown there. Yes, and the drains of the oxygen from the water, that's why it is dangerous. See, it drains the oxygen from the water, that's why which leads to the death of the fishes. Why? Because it drains the oxygen from the water, that's why it leads to the death of the fishes. And it can propagate vegetatively. These water hyacinth also propagate vegetatively at a phenomenal rate and spread all over the water body within a short period of time. And that's why it is a very difficult to get rid of. That's why it is very difficult to rid of them.